And we are live. Welcome to a spectacular episode of the Redbird Redzone podcast. My name is Willie. You can find me on Twitter at LiveOnThatSwing. Joining me today, I've got my two spooky co-hosts. Why don't you two introduce yourselves?
Yo, I'm Mac. Thank you guys for joining us. You can find me on Twitter at AZ Sports Fiend. That's FIEN.
And I'm Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at JSanDiego. That is with 2 O's. And we're here to spread the gospel of Kyler motherfucking Murray, who might be returning very, very soon.
Taking off the injury report for the week.
Baby.
Full participation in practice.
Let's go.
If that doesn't sound ready, I don't know what does.
You gonna drink to that? I'll drink to that. Let's cheers.
Cheers.
Boom. And anybody in the chat, cheers.
But guys, aren't you so sad we're gonna miss out on the Josh Dobbs experience? Aren't you guys so bummed?
I'm over it. We've been talking, I've been saying earlier in this podcast, we got to give him a chance, see what he could be, see what he is. And I think we know what he is, now. He's a journeyman quarterback who can help you if you need him in a game or two, but that's what most backups are. He's not a franchise QB. He struggles to make passes down the field, get the balls out on timely reads. So, I'm happy as hell that Kyler Murray is going to be back either this week or next week, it seems like.
Yeah, I'm over us on this podcast said week 1, just give the guy some time. But no, we weren't here saying that let's roll with them, let's stick to it, let's keep him around. Let's see if he can take over as QB1, as some people did speculate and want to see. I like Disney movies, I like fairy tales, but the Cinderella story's over, and Joshua Dobbs has kind of turned back into a pumpkin, if you will.
Yeah, there's so many people quick to anoint him as, maybe we should give him a shot over Kyler when he comes back. And it's like, you guys are just so
You just hate
strange. You guys hate Kyler. The Chuck Harrises of the world and just all those people. Just so ready to anoint any guy, be it Colt McCoy, be it,
I'm sorry, I cannot take you fucking serious right now. I'm glad you were joining us on the video chat.
That's going to be us next week, guys. We're going to be in masks.
Be it Colt McCoy, be it Josh Dobbs. There were so many people ready to appoint anybody but Kyler as the new savior of the franchise, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. I do get it, but I don't get it.
Yeah, I think, Josh Dobbs, I think he still came in, and what he did was still, for the most part, better than what I imagined he'd do. Mm-hmm. Last couple of weeks, the offensive line's been dog shit too. DJ Humphries looks like one of the worst off left tackles in the league. I wouldn't be surprised if he's out of here, in an off-season deal, if they're able to move that contract. You're going to want to move over Paris Johnson here sooner or later, ideally next year. I thought he had his worst game against Seattle, which is unfortunate. But you're gonna have those games. You're a rookie. You're not playing on the side of the line that you're accustomed to. So I think a lot of variables go into. But at the end of the day, Kyler Murray gives you the best chance to win. So I'm hoping he's out there. I think if it's down to Kyler, I think he'd be out there this week. But they obviously took him off the full injury report, so they feel confident enough in that. Right now, it's just getting those reps in. He didn't have training camp. He didn't have preseason. So if he's not out this week, I'm not, it kind of sucks, but you're playing the Ravens, man. The Ravens, are looking like one of the better teams, at least last week in the league. And that defense is no joke. So if they hold him out another week, so be it. If he comes back Sunday, if people are going to be fucking rocking, because it's a long time coming. In this season right now, the way the season's going, there's not a lot to really look forward to, that we've seen everything that, are we going to be a playoff team? It doesn't look like it. No. So what is the big thing on, our agenda as a franchise that we need to check off? We need to see how Kyler looks like under center, under this regime and this offense. And I'm excited to see what's going to happen this season. It gives us something to look forward to and what's more than likely going to be a lost year.
Yeah, as Chris pointed out in the chat, Colt. Dobbs is a solid number 2. He's done a serviceable job, and I know people have been crying for Toon. And they did wheel Toon's ass out there on a fake punt to try to convert on a 4th down, and he threw short of the sticks. So yeah, there's a little learning curve there between the rookie and a guy that has at least, been with the team and knows the game of football in the professional level.
And I mean, Toon was fine in the preseason, but there were still some aspects of his game that he clearly needed to work on, and he's going to have a lot of time to figure it out. I think that someday he might be a serviceable backup, but I think these delusions of, well, this team would be better if Clayton Toon was at the helm, I think that's just entirely unfounded.
No, with this offensive line, like Dobb gives you the better chance to win with his mobility. He's a strong runner. He's one of the better really runners, running QBs in the league. I think he's shown, and he's willing to drop his shoulder. And if you're going to have Clayton Toon behind this offensive line, it would be even worse than what it has been up to this point. Because for the most part, Josh Dobbs is taking care of the ball. There's a reason why they went out and got him over running out a 5th-round rookie. That I wouldn't even. If they were really tanking, they would have ran out Toon from the beginning, but they're not. They want to set a foundation and a culture. Talking about culture, did Kayvon Wallace release shock you guys at all or surprise you or no?
He looked okay in the first couple of games, so that kind of took me for a surprise. I mean, I guess he is the odd man out when you got Buddha back and
Jalen Thompson's coming back. But I did find it interesting that he logged 0 snaps defensively last week. So I went back. I was like, because I didn't even realize it. It's been a fucking hectic week. World Series going on, baby. Coming soon tomorrow. Let's go.
I've always been a Diamondbacks fan, baby. I've always been a fan. I never doubted them, baby.
Were you alive when we won the World Series?
Barely, yeah.
Oh, he was. Okay.
Oh, okay.
There you go. You can be my nephew. Did you get a little hot under that mask, Will? What happened?
It was just kind of killing me. I'm not doing that.
He's practicing right now because he's gonna go to some Halloween parties, and the chicks they just want to get railed by a guy in a scream mask.
Yeah, that's the new thing apparently.
That's the new thing. Hey, I might give it a go.
With Jalen Thompson coming back, Kayvon Wallace definitely was going to be the odd man out. I just found it interesting that even with Buddha back, I thought maybe they would have ran him next to Buddha. But for him not to get any snaps, for him going from what he was playing most of the reps for the majority of the season since he's been here. So it was definitely interesting. Makes me wonder if something happened behind the scenes. And they told him, hey, Jalen Thompson's the starter when he gets back. And he wasn't digging that. And so they gave him a release. This regime isn't going to be playing around. It seems like if you're going to fucking, follow suit and step in line, lockstep with, their mentality and what they believe in, they're not afraid to kick you to the curb and, good luck.
Just like Maije, I don't think we talked about it.
No.
I feel like we haven't been on the pod for like a month, but Maije is gone as well. That kind of took me by surprise too, because he kind of seemed a little promising. Maybe he's not bought in. Maybe they just want to rid everything that had to do with Steve Keim in the building, not named Kyler Murray.
I saw. Did you guys see on the rumor that he got into it with a coach? Did you guys see that?
I didn't know that.
No, that was okay. That must have been my other DM.
Another podcast.
No, my other. There's always the friends who always feel like they have insider people. Yeah. And that was somebody that put that in our group chat or DM. So, and I totally forgot about that. But that was supposed to be the rumor that he kind of got into it with the coach. I don't know if it's true. Something happened, apparently, because he did show promise, and he's, a young player, but he's a guy that you would like to think you would want to retain if he showed well. But this isn't the season where they aren't holding on to people to win games necessarily. They're holding on to the right type of people. So if you think you're bigger than the team, and you're gonna put the back of your nameplate ahead of what's on the front of your jersey, you're not going to be long in Arizona. This coaching staff, or at least this general manager, Monty Austinford, has shown so far, which I like. You have to set that culture and the foundation, and until that foundation actually settles, you have nothing to build on. So this is the year where it's settling, and you might have to make some tough decisions. But in a year where and I think I saw Nick L commented over under Cardinals lose by 24. Going through it real quick, the Cardinals have yet to lose by yet to lose by 24 in a game this year. So I will go the under on that, Nick. They play hard. They're just not as talented, and we see that in the second half. When teams come and game plan, it seems like the team who wants it most is a team that has who is more skilled, and that's just not the Cardinals right now.
I did see some advice saying to start I think it was like Zay Flowers in fantasy because he strives against like zone defense or teams that predominantly use zone defense. And apparently our zone defense usage is 80%. I think it said, which is higher than the NFL on average.
Kind of what you have to do when you have a lot of young cornerbacks, and especially when Buddha and Jalen are both not out there, you kind of have to scheme your way to kind of hold these teams down. Cardinals, for the most part, have done a very good job. I believe they've only given up one QB to have over 300 yards in the season, which, as bad as Marco's been burnt, I think that surprised me when I, went back and kind of was looking at everything. So for the most part, this team is fighting at the end of the day, and that's kind of like what all we've asked for coming into the season.
Yeah, we're not rolling over and dying like we did in years past. And I mean, it's not fun to watch right now. I'll be honest, I did not watch the game Sunday. I had to listen to it because I was driving back from California. So I didn't get to, I just barely caught some highlights right now. And I mean, it sounded rough listening to it on the radio because it's like our offense stalls out. Like we start driving or we get down close to the red zone and then just stupid shit happens, negative plays. Like Dobbs took a lot of bad sacks, pushed back like 9 yards, 10 yards, pushed Prater out of field goal range at one point. So I feel like this matchup against the Ravens, it's going to be a big defensive matchup. I was talking to our boy, friend of the channel, friend of the show, Sanders, Ravens fan. Maybe we'll have him on next week. Yeah, maybe we'll have him on next week to talk about the game because he'll be there. But he was saying, like the Ravens have like a solid defense, like top defense. But it's the offense that is very inconsistent. They fired their old offensive coordinator, and this one's not looking too much better. So I don't feel like we're gonna get a nice like Kyler Lamar shootout like people think it's gonna be. It's just gonna be I think it's just be a boring defensive game.
It's funny because like if I remember the last few years, the problem with the Ravens has been their defense, right? Their offense is killing it, but their defense is just kind of so, right?
Their offense has always been that kind of way. Jackie brought that up many times on here. Why does Lamar have so many fourth quarter comebacks? Because he doesn't do shit in the first half a lot of times, So, but I feel like their defense. I don't know. Their defense last year for sure was not as good. I remember, Sanders even saying that. But right now, I mean, they rank on passing yards. They're second in the league. The Ravens are first against passing TDs against. And then rushing, they're second in the league in TDs against and ninth in rushing yards. So they're top 10 on both sides of the ball. So this is definitely not a great matchup for us. And, the week after you got Myles Garrett and the Browns, and the Browns defense ain't no fucking joke either. So there is no real easy landing spot for Kyler. So whenever he's healthy and he feels comfortable, I want him out there.
Yeah, I feel like whenever we do roll him out, it's going to be hitting the ground running. Unless you roll him, you just wait all the way till we play Atlanta. I think that's like what the easiest.
I don't think hitting the ground running is probably the words we want to use for Kyler right now.
No, sorry, shit. Oops.
Yeah, that Atlanta game on the 12th of November would be that next spot, then followed by the Texans. So I think let's see, the Atlanta game's away, Texans home. So yeah, I mean, if he doesn't, I would like to see him back this week if he could. I mean, if you're 100% off the injury report, I have to believe that he is willing to be out there. It's just does the organization want to be cautious with him?
Yeah, but I'm just really glad like the narratives are finally dying. So much so that even the sources themselves, the people that wrote the narratives, are backtracking. going from the Cardinals are tanking for Caleb Williams to the Cardinals will not play Kyler Murray at all this year to now. Oh yeah, the Cardinals, they want to build around Kyler and they want to see what they're excited to get him back and see what they got and see how he's healed. Fuck you.
And I mean, it's at this point, it's so glaringly obvious that even if we tried hard enough, we're not going to get that number 1 pick. The Panthers suck enough this year that's just kind of set in stone. That's going to go to Chicago.
Yeah, I mean, with Kyler coming, it's if Dobbs is fucking quarterback all year, I would say there's a definite chance that we might only win 1 game. But with Kyler coming back, you think a lot of these close games. People say it every week. We would won if Kyler was in here. Well, we're gonna find out. If he ends up coming back, we go 500 the rest of the year. We definitely won't be in the running for a top 5 pick. But at the end of the day, the best thing for this organization is for Kyler to come back, look good, be healthy, fit into this scheme, and we don't waste another pick on a fucking QB high up. So that's I think most fans are expecting or hoping for at the very least, and that's what I'm expecting too. I don't expect Kyler to come out and be fall flat on his face by any means.
Yeah, I mean, everyone has to keep in mind, and I feel like, unfortunately, the kid's always going to forever be under a microscope with this fan base and with just everybody else in general, just being like a number 1 overall draft pick. And not only just a number 1 overall draft pick, but like getting drafted top 10 in baseball as well, just like being this like freak athlete coming into the league. And then just everyone having their doubts about his height. So he's just forever going to be looked under a microscope. So I just want to tell people to keep in mind when he does come back, our offensive line sucks. We don't have a big explosive playmaker. Who knows when, as far as a wide receiver, hopefully Michael Wilson can be that. I would like to see him get more involved. We don't have James Conner. We don't know when James Conner is coming back. Zach Ertz went on the IR. McBride still has some growing pains to work through, so it's not going to be a ideal good situation for him coming back. So I mean, if the wins aren't stacking up and the plays aren't there, just keep in mind like we're still building and it's going to take some time.
For sure. Yeah, I did not watch the game on Sunday. I opted to go see a movie instead.
What'd you watch?
Killers of the Flower Moon, that new Scorsese movie.
Was it good?
It was very good. So
That
good.
Leonardo DiCaprio?
Yeah.
Nice. What'd you do this weekend, Mac?
Oh, what did I do this weekend? Went to the Dimeback game Friday. Went to the game Saturday. Almost fell asleep at the Saturday game. That shit was a fucking bore. But Friday made up for it. Alec Thomas home run. Sunday was hungover. Watched the Cardinals. Monday, what do we have? NLCS. I've been a fucking raging alcoholic. Yesterday was my 1 day off without alcohol. So much for losing weight for the wedding. I blame the Diamondbacks on that, playing every goddamn day, but it's worth it, So just been basically all focused on the Diamondbacks right now. Work has been a crazy bitch. Fucking get married this coming weekend. I'm only gonna get 1 day off for that because we're fucking slammed at the shop. So that's fun. Dealing with
Speaking
that
of
shit.
alcohol, yeah, because I went to a wedding this weekend. So I mean,
We got open bar.
partying
We got open
Huh?
bar. We got open bar. Trust me.
Oh, good. No, Friday through Sunday drinking. Monday we had the game. Wait, did we have the game Monday? When did we play? Tuesday?
We played him Tuesday.
I can't remember fucking shit.
was
Anyways, all I know is yesterday I was fucking hungover because we went out and celebrated downtown right after we clinched.
Oh hell yeah.
But yesterday I'm laying in bed. I'm like, what the fuck is this crazy ass like sharp pain in my side? So I'm Googling it because I'm a Googler.
You're pregnant?
Fuck no. It's my liver fucking hurting. I'm like, oh my god,
Oh,
this
shit.
is the end. This is the fucking end. I've got cirrhosis of the liver. I have 10 minutes to live.
Did you guys go watch the game downtown?
No, we went to the local dive, got some big, we got some chicken wings. Me and Colby were retiring pitchers of beer, like the DBacks batters were retiring pitchers in the game.
How was the atmosphere when we won?
Oh, it was
Everyone,
fucking awesome. Like
everyone went
everyone's
crazy.
cheering, and we're like, all right, let's fucking go downtown. Go downtown. There's people, and I mean, like when we got downtown, it was later, so like the crowd kind of thinned out. People were honking the horn.
You see any titties?
Like a bar. Did not see titties. I should
Oh,
have.
Boo.
I should
I
have
went
whipped
to the
mine
World
out.
Series, I guess. Fuck, what does a man got to do? World Series wins? Okay, we're here.
Yeah, so it was a good
Nice.
time, and I did get tickets to Game 3. So if anybody will be at Game 3, holler at your girl.
Did you get them before or after that Game 7 win?
You know what? My dumbass should have bought them the day before because I looked. I'm like, okay, these are reasonable. These are
Yeah.
doable. I can do this.
They jumped, right? It fucking almost doubled.
As soon as we clinched, got on SeatGeek, looked at tickets, and I was like, oh man.
Colby, break out the wallet.
It's his birthday today. Happy birthday. So I was like, all right. I'm like, I guess it's ramen noodles all week. Let's go. So I spent a little more than I would have wanted, but hey, it's a once in a lifetime opportunity. Glad to share it with somebody that I love, and go DBacks.
Nice. That's cute. I'm crying. Cute. I want to go to the wedding. Beautiful. That was touching.
Yeah, I'm gonna crash yours since you said it's an open bar.
Hey, we might have extra fucking people are bailing. We got I don't know. I don't even know if I'm not even trying to get into the whole fucking shit family and everything. So it's not like to have I know we're talking about football real quick, but when you got married, Jackie, how stressful were like the 3 or 4 days leading up? Or you didn't have a big wedding, right? You just went to the fucking
I went to the fucking Justice of the Peace.
There you go. So that's okay. So with us, we had to put in our fucking all of our money, and then it seems like this. The fuck is this dog? Hey,
Commercial break, everybody. Go get your beer.
calm the fuck down. Okay. So, but beyond that, we're done talking about wedding shit. Let's talk about football. What do you got, Will? What do we got going on? Oh my!
You want predictions right now? Is that what you're asking?
Is that no? Whatever. What else? What do we have on the docket?
We got at least bullshit for a little bit longer.
Shit,
Everybody in the chat, ask us questions. Doesn't even have to be
ask us
football related.
questions. Ask us questions about the OnlyFans.
Yeah, ask us questions about our OnlyFans and how to sign up. Use promo code TOES for 50% off your first month.
Calm down. Calm down.
Q&A time, baby.
Calm down. Say hi, Loretta. Hey, Booker.
Hey, it's that ugly dog.
Wow, you hear that? You hear that, little gorilla? She called you ugly. Now go on. All right, what did you guys think when you saw the Zach Ertz injury news? My first thought was, oh, that's a phantom fucking injury right there. But then, I've been saying it's fucking preseason, right, Jackie? Both of you can test that we're going to try to trade his ass.
Yep.
So you're not going to put him on IR when the trade deadline's literally right around the corner. So apparently he's not going to get traded. Look at these fucking animals. Where do I live? I'm in the fucking zoo. Jesus Christ.
I think the amount we could have actually gotten for him in a trade doesn't make it worth crying over. Because, I mean, everything I saw was like, oh, yeah, day 3 pick.
Oh, I would expect like a 6th, 7th rounder. But
yeah,
at the end of the day, it's really to get McBride rep. So the same conclusion is going to happen right now anyways. So if you are a fantasy guy in need of, especially I think PPR, I am trying to pick up McBride if you don't have a tight end. Because if he's going to be running out there for 75, 80% of the snaps, that's a guy who I think can have a pretty big second half moving forward once he gets the actual targets that, Zach Ertz was fucking getting over the past, the first 2 months of the season. The
rumor that's intrigued me the most was seeing, and this isn't Cardinals related. This is completely different. Derrick Henry could be going to the Bills supposedly. There's talk of the Bills and Titans. The Bills trading a day 2 pick to get Henry.
They're more than a Derrick Henry away from winning it all. I think those are so fucking overrated.
Yeah, no, their defense needs a lot of work.
It's like my favorite time of the year right now is the trade deadline, just to see what teams think they can make a playoff push. And so just a scrambling of players that come around, and then just kind of seeing like which one of our players like stays and goes, or if we do something, which I doubt, but we'll see if we make moves.
The Panthers at the last trade deadline not trading Brian Burns for those 2 first-round picks will still be so funny to me. Because they were offered the Bears, and this is way down the line, mind you, but still, the Bears 2027 and 28 first-round picks for Brian Burns. And now, I mean, they'd be lucky to get a day 2 pick for him. It's just, oh man, it can always be worse, folks. It can always be worse.
Bryce Young's looked a little bit better though. I feel like over the last few weeks, so they have that going for them. I think I don't think you can call him a complete bust right now. I wonder if they're going to trade Adam Thielen. That guy's just kind of like a, he's a fucking stud this year. If you anyone you got him in fantasy, he's been carrying a couple of my teams. So for him to be wasted there, are they going to move him or do they want to keep? Which with a young quarterback, you want a proven wide receiver there. So it'll be interesting to see if someone makes a deal where the Panthers feel like that they can't say no to, and he ends up being on the move.
He's a Chief.
Especially like when they've been trying to like trade for another wide receiver because they think that's what's going to help Bryce Young. But I think they have to hold on to Adam Thielen unless they can acquire heavy draft capital back, since they've kind of leveraged their future a little bit with that trade to the Bears.
Yeah, they're fucked. Either way.
They're fucked.
And thank God we're not them. Cardinals. I was getting cut up at the barbershop today, and there's this fucking kid next to me getting his hair cut, and the barber's talking to him. So Cardinal fan or whatever. And he's like, "Yeah, man, we fucking suck." The kid was like, "We got rid of our best wide receiver. I don't know what we're doing." So like if you're a young kid, I could see that, you're not looking, you got these other variables. You just, and it's not like he's, paying attention to fucking everything like as in depth as we are, because, but there are some good things happening. I do believe, and this team isn't getting blown out on a regular basis. That's something we can kind of hang our hats on. And like Jackie said, the narrative it kind of is changing. And it is because we're not a fucking, a doormat, so to speak, in all these games. Like these teams have to come out in the second half and play good football to beat us. And it seems like more and more people are realizing we're just not as talented, but that there is something here to kind of hold on to moving forward. And we get Kyler out there. There's only one way to go, and that's up.
Yeah, I mean, we're not a sexy team, and but the narrative is changing, especially with the national media. I've noticed, even though we're still kind of piling up the losses, it's more a matter of, well, Arizona's not going to do something, but next year, but it's not like, oh, they're obviously tanking, they're going to do this, they're tearing it down. I think people now understand the vision, and so even when Kyler does come back and we're not getting the wins, it'll still be of, well, they're not there yet, rather than, oh, Kyler sucks and blah, blah, blah.
No, once we, this team is going to have to spend a lot of money on a lot of positions this offseason if they truly want to be competitive playoff-wise. And they're going to have the cap space to do it. They're going to have the room. So it's going to be very interesting to see. Monty was, not very aggressive in free agency this year. So it's going to be interesting to see how he goes about, because Keim went after a lot of seemingly kind of high upside guys, but also fucking some injury prone guys. Like look at Jordan Phillips, how that was a massive fucking bust. So I do believe Monty Austinfort is going to go about it in a smarter avenue than obviously what Keim did. So I'm excited to see what this offseason holds, but hell, we still have half a season to go. So a lot can happen. Dennis Gardeck's still out here making plays, no matter who the fuck is out next to him. So it's nice to see him being healthy and touching wood. But other than that, we're getting a little bit more healthier, it seems like. Buddha came back last week. It was great to see him out there. He's the heart of the fucking team. And then Jalen Thompson's going to be out there this week, right? Is that what I saw?
Think so. So we'll see.
That's going to be good. It's going to be interesting to see, if we do make any trades this year. Like, I don't expect us to trade Hollywood. Are we going to lock him up? I don't know. Are you going to pay him wide receiver 1 money? So there's a lot of question marks to be had. I don't look at Hollywood as a wide receiver 1. And that's what a lot of Ravens fans were saying, when we traded for him. Good luck. It's like, oh, we don't need him as a wide receiver 1. We got Nuke. So what are we going to do here at the trade deadline? Is there going to be any moves by Austin Fort? Because that is right around the corner. What is that trade deadline date? Do we know?
I want to say, I don't know. Soon, like not next week, but the following week, I believe. I always think it's like the first week of November.
Tuesday
like
at 4 p.m.
This
Yep.
Tuesday at 4 p.m. Halloween.
This upcoming, yep, Halloween.
Okay.
Oh shit! Oh, spooky! We got Cardinals go or DBacks go on Halloween. Fuck, man, this is like a ride right now.
AZ sports fan.
And just want to give a shout out to everyone. Last week we didn't jump on here. We had some conflicting things going on in our lives, and with the NLCS going on, we didn't want to air on one of those dates. So we appreciate you guys coming back with us. We wanted to make it happen. Only 1 week off, not too bad. We call it the NLCS break. So we'll see. We'll hopefully be here next week. Yeah. So a little bye week. We all need a bye week, especially when you're 1-5, 1-6. Everyone needs a bye week.
And we'll probably still be here during our bye week. We'll probably do something fun, maybe collab with some other creators on here. So we've got some fun things in the works, hopefully. But yes, I appreciate everybody for jumping in the chat. Nick, Chris, Colby. I know it's not a fun time to be a Cardinals fan right now. Oh, and there's the boy Mikey. What's up, Mikey?
Woo.
We're not having too much fun as fans watching this team, but who knows? If Kyler comes back, we'll have some more exciting things to talk about. I don't have a big dick player for the Rams game, to be honest with you.
Oh, the Rams.
Because it was a Rams game, because I was drunk at Zips watching the game, filling up on chicken wings. I couldn't tell you what happened other than Cooper Kupp was torching our corners. But I do have to award a big dick player of the game against Seattle. And I'm going to give it this. It was a tough call. Fuck no. It was a tough call because I'm like, Garrett Williams, first career start, and he gets INT. Let's go. But I'm going to actually give it to Amari DiMercado. He did run the ball quite well. He was thrusted into a running back 1 position. I think he's holding up okay, and he's getting the looks over Keontae Ingram, who everybody, Brett Coleman kind of thought that he was going to come in and be a guy, and it just kind of hasn't panned out. So props to him. I wish we would have stuck to the run a little more. And then speaking of the run, how do you guys feel about the way they're using Rondale? Let's talk about that.
So he's on pace for under 400 receiving yards, if my math is correctly. So that's something I've been bringing up. They've been maybe his best way is to try to just get him in the run game, but it has been disappointing, and I think it's only going to get better with Kyler out there. Dobbs is thrown in last second. You don't have a lot of time to get familiarized with all these guys. It looked like Zach Ertz was his favorite target, Hollywood Brown. Rondale has not got it going through the air, and he's going to have to. But it is good to see him get it going on the ground, especially with Connor hurt.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the let's run Rondale run the ball, because I don't think he's an in between the tackles kind of guy. And we saw what his skill set could be in all those broken plays his rookie year, where they found him, deep downfield all by himself. That's kind of where I like him, is just to get him out in space, just kind of let him take the tops off defenses that way, kind of use him as a Tyreek Hill sort of wide receiver. But maybe they're just kind of waiting for Kyler to return, because Kyler can put the ball where it needs to be to get him, in that position over Dobbs, who, isn't very accurate. Would like to also see
Greg Dortch.
I would like to see Greg Dortch. Someone said it in the chat.
Like, this offense is anemic. Yeah, Josh Dobbs has not scored a fucking passing touchdown in 10 quarters now. And you're gonna fucking keep running the same fucking bullshit. Like, come on, man. What the fuck's Greg Dortch not doing, that Rondale is doing in the passing game? Like, I don't know. It
He's
is
a little more
disappointing.
reliable than Rondell, in my opinion, in the past.
Oh yeah, his
games.
hands, yeah.
Came up very clutch for us last year when Hopkins was suspended. So I think he's kind of earned his stripes to get some reps in, other than just being a punt returner.
Yeah.
So.
And hopefully we see. Like, what else do we have to fucking,
We have to lose at this point.
Exactly. Right.
And I mean, Ertz is out. We're gonna have to roll with McBride and see what we got McBride. But
and I just want to say,
what's
sorry.
up?
No, if anyone's listening or in the chat, and you guys are on Twitter and you want to be in a Cardinals group chat, let us know. I know we've already got a few people in here. Mikey, shout out to you. It has gone a little lovey-dovey since Jackie's came back in town and has a new main piece and everything. But, it's not a bad sports, group chat. So, hey.
We're family.
You deserve something after that fucking meme you gave me. So that was my get back to you. So it wasn't that bad. So shout out Colby. Happy birthday, Colby. So Jackie's happy, and that's the only thing we care about. I hated coming in here last year and she's bitching at moaning at me for everything. Oh, I'm kidding. I'm joking. I joke. I gotta get you back. I gotta get you back. I was drunk as fuck. And I'm like, Jackie blowing up my fucking replies right now? And I showed the girl and she had a good laugh. And I'm like, okay, at least one of us is joking around and funny about it.
Yeah, go check Mac's Twitter and see the little meme I sent. But what's up, Corey? But I've been fucking.
You got me good. You got me.
I got Phillies fans coming at me. I've got.
Well, that's what happens when you get 2,000 fucking likes on a tweet. Look at you, baller.
Hey.
Fuck Bryce Harper though. Who wears a Pat Bev jersey?
Dress like Pat Bev. Go fucking home like Pat Bev. Cancun on 3.
Right? What the fuck?
But yeah, I've got Phillies fans after my ass. I got people that are fans of the missionary position and wearing socks on my ass.
What?
I've been talking that shit on Twitter lately.
I'm not involved. Don't get me in this.
Sorry, Will. And I'm gonna formally apologize to everybody that enjoys missionary position with socks on. Because I compared the people that say that small market teams shouldn't be in the playoffs. I said people that think like that are people that their favorite sex position is missionary and they wear socks during sex.
And if you do that, if you wear socks during sex in Arizona, you're a goddamn.
You're a freak.
Yeah, you're a psychopath, though, man. It's still hot around here. I got a haircut this fucking afternoon, jumped in the pool, just fucking the hair out. You can't do that. Where else are you going to do that? Will, what's the weather out there in fucking Carolina?
Right now, the weather here is 63 degrees tonight.
63. Okay, so currently 63?
Yeah.
So currently, I think it's maybe 15 to 20 degrees warmer here. So not bad. Okay. How you been, Will? What's new with you? How's college life? I was jealous of Will and his college stories and stuff.
I had a fun week. Last week I had a threesome, and on Saturday I greened out.
What? Oh, whoa! Backtrack. Let's go.
I'll drink to that.
Saturday was a threesome?
No. I think, let's see, was it Wednesday or Thursday? One of those days I had a threesome. And on Saturday I greened the fuck out.
What does green mean? What is your high?
It means I did too much weed.
Okay. I was greening the fuck. There you go. I did way too much weed the fucking other night. I posted a fucking video. I realized like next month, did I post a video of me smoking a joint? I sure did at like 1 a.m. I felt like $1 million after that game because the NLCS. But Will, how did the threesome go? What is that? What are their names?
Well, I'm not naming names. I'm not going to do that.
Make it up.
Jennifer and Jackie.
What?
Shit, no, fuck. I was trying to think of it. Fuck, I couldn't think of it.
William!
Shut up.
This is what happens when fucking Will comes on the show with the fucking scream mask. He gets a little lightheaded. He can't breathe through this fucking mask and everything. Okay. Jackie, how did that night go for you?
I wish I remembered.
Oh god.
Colby's
That'll tell you
fuming
everything you
right
know.
now.
Oh my
Colby's got
God.
your DMs open. Will he? Should I? No. Should I?
He's on his way to my dorm with a pistol.
Gonna beat your ass.
Oh.
But no, I mean, one of the people I had slept with a lot last year, they're in like some poly thing, so had a night with them and one of their partners, so that was nice.
Oh shit, you're not kidding. Good for fucking you.
See, and I'm getting married this weekend. God damn it, Will. You just I gotta live vicariously through you. You gotta start. Okay.
You got me fucking sweating in here, and it's not even that hot.
All right, folks, we gotta go.
Anyways, if you want to see the footage, please subscribe to our OnlyFans.
I'm
Hey,
wearing
I've
the
never been
screen
in
mask
threesome, so shout out to
in
Will.
the
Good for you, man.
video. It was all right. You know, there are people that were like, "Oh yeah, threesomes are depressing." I wasn't depressed.
What?
Did you walk funny the next day?
Fuck you.
Sorry, I had to. You called out Jackie, man. You could have called out any fucking billion names in this world, and you said Jackie.
I was trying to think of a fake name. I'm sorry.
No, I love you, man. Shout out to Will. I've met Will a couple times now. We went to a Suns game during our playoff run. What was that? 2 years ago, right?
Yep, Suns
It wasn't
Jazz.
during the playoffs, and then you came out 2 years ago, and we both met Jackie. That was the one and only time I've ever met Jackie, and I'm sure
And
probably
I
the
was
only time.
pregnant, so you met my baby. And I was
So
wearing
you
this
were
jersey.
pregnant.
Shout out to fucking me for being able to still wear like normal.
Yeah,
clothes
you
while I was
met
pregnant.
fucking Will over a weekend, and you got pregnant like that. See?
But yes, we need to fucking meet for some more beers, some more funds.
Hey.
If you want to hit our,
And I can
if
actually-
anybody
I can-
listening
I
wants
can-
to listen, hit our Cash Apps, buy us a beer.
My Cash App is let's see, what is my? Okay, we're not doing this.
Will's is Toes and Bros. Mine and Jackie's are Toes and Hoes.
Yep.
We don't have a Cash App, but we probably should because
we need a beer
we
fund.
could buy our Twitter account from Bo Bobbles. So
Yes.
now we are locked out of our Twitter account. So even bigger thank you to all you guys for tuning in because our Twitter account doesn't give updates. So to Corey's question, I was saying it earlier. I think if it's up to Kyler Murray, I believe he's out there. But the organization, are they going to want to be a little bit hesitant with him to make sure that he's fully 100%, has the game plan down 100%? Because this offense line is not great. So there is no soft landing spot against the Ravens and then next week against the Browns. So I know, listening to the radio and Wolfley was talking about you'd run them out in certain packages. But I mean, fuck, at that point, I want to see him out there the whole fucking game. They're like maybe 15 snaps for Kyler. It's like, well, fuck, maybe just run him out there and then run 15 snaps for Dobb. Like, if you want to do rushing fucking plays at quarterback, I feel like Dobbs is shown that he can do that. And he's not afraid to take a hit. You probably don't want Kyler to be taking too many hits right off the bat, but, with him missing preseason and training camp, like we hear all these NFL players talk all the time, you have to callous your body, your bones, and your muscles with these hits. So maybe you don't want to run him out there the full game, but I do believe if it's up to Kyler, he's going to be out there 100%. But, even though the coaches and everyone said when Kyler says he's ready, he's going to go in there. Sometimes you have to take that with a grain of salt because these organizations have to look, above just this week. And, they have to look beyond a little bit. So even though he might be ready, is he ready for the full playbook? Is he, I'd like to think he is, but, with him missing training camp, missing preseason, it's hard for 2 weeks of practice. What are we at, a week of practice right now? To be able to garner all that knowledge and be able to run the system, probably how, the coaches want him to be. But really, he's better than Dobbs right now. So, if it came down to a must-win game, I believe Kyler would be out there.
Yeah, per my sources, he's practicing with the second stringer, so he's not getting the first team rep. So I know he can, like Corey said, he can be activated tomorrow. I just don't see it yet as much as I would love for it. Plus, I don't think, playing this Ravens defense is the best time to activate him, even if he is on limited snaps. I think he wants to be a full go, so. we'll see maybe against Cleveland, who he's had pretty great
There-
success over.
It is
Well,
interesting that he, Corey was saying that there is a rule where if he practices in full basically Thursday and then Friday he practices in full again, then he's got to be activated. I did not know that rule. So shout out Corey, good looking out. So that'll be interesting to see next. I mean, it'd be interesting that he was full go today and then, they have to put a limit on him tomorrow. So if that's the case, man, he might as well be out there. Jonathan Gannon does not want to lose games at the end of the day, too. You can tell it in his voice. It irritates him. So if they do want to, be better than what they have been, which if you're a head coach, man, you want to win as many games as you can, even in a season that you're not uber talented. You don't want to just go 1-16. That's on your record forever. He'd rather go 500 all day, even at the worst draft position. So it is going to be interesting tomorrow. Shout out Corey. Nice little tidbit there. I did not notice that.
Will.
What? Okay.
Oh, I don't know. I thought you had something to say.
Yeah.
Something to say.
There really isn't a good time to activate Murray for quite some time. I'm looking at the schedule for the next few weeks right now. The next time we face a team with a losing record or a team with a less than optimal defensive situation, and even this is a stretch, is week number 12 against the Rams, and that's on the 26th of next month.
And he can't wait that long. There are rules in place where he's going to get activated against one of these next two teams. I think so. Especially if he's practicing full. If it's not this week, then it's next week. But with him practicing full, man, it tells me that he's ready to go. It just the coaching staff will management will they put that designation on him at the end of the day. Just give him that one more week. But Dobbs against the Ravens, yikes. Especially when you're running out there, no James Conner at the moment. I think, without Ertz, McBride is an upgrade, and Jeff Swaim is a better pass blocking tight end than anyone on the roster. So I think that kind of works. That meshes a little bit better. But I want to see Kyler out there, man. Even though it's one of those things where it's is he 100% ready? I goddamn gotta believe he is. If he's out there practicing and no limited practices or anything.
Yeah, he's a gamer. He wants to play. It's just a matter of when the organization feels comfortable rolling his ass out there. I think there's something in his contract where he's still guaranteed money even if he does get injured. So yeah, you've got to see what you got. You got to get him these reps with the new regime. And I mean, I feel like not that the team cares. Maybe Bidwell might kind of care a little bit, but I just feel like with all the losing and just kind of the bad offensive performances, like fans are getting a little disinterested.
You think Kyler might be jealous of Devin Booker for appearing in that new Call of Duty commercial?
Wow.
Shut the fuck up.
Bitch slap him right now.
I will. Come here, Will. Yeah, Colby thinks he's gonna be back against Cleveland. I can see that happening more so than him being back this week.
Yeah, I mean, at this point though, the no designation thing is huge today. As Colby mentioned, he goes back on IR, and I believe he goes back on IR for the whole season. So he's done, and that's not going to happen. So he's going to be back this week or next week. Maybe they do get him some reps this week. Maybe they play Josh Dobbs 15 snaps because it is going to be interesting to see. How much are they going to line him up under center, and how is he going to look at that? That way with this offensive line. This Elijah Wilkinson isn't going to be your left guard of the future. Will Hernandez, he's probably gone after this year. I think Froholt's done a pretty solid job at center, but he's kind of been leaking a lot of oil as the year's gone on. So it's not ideal, but at the end of the day, man, this franchise, this fan base needs something to latch onto this final half of the season, and thankfully we have Kyler, coming back. If he's been here all year and we're 1-6, 1-7, that's fucking doom and gloom. But there is a little bit of light at the tunnel. With so much excitement going on and with all these other teams locally, it'd be nice for the Cardinals to find a little lightning in the bottle. Like, it'd be amazing to land Marvin Harrison Jr., but this team has so many holes to where wherever they draft, they're going to have a good chance of bringing an impact guy. Might not be as impactful as Marvin Harrison Jr., but he could be a guy who could be a franchise cornerstone at D-line, or fucking one of the offensive lines or corner. Yeah, exactly. So, a lot of people would be disappointed that we're not going to maybe get a top 3 pick. But at the end of the day, the way Awesome Fort drafted this last year and the way these players, these rookies in particular, I feel like have stepped in and have looked, the part of an NFL player, which we never saw under Kine. And we never saw these rookies come up in masses and actually play and be, give you hope for the future. So that there is a lot of good there. And I do believe in Awesome Fort at the end of the day. He's going to be able to snag, a couple guys in the top 15 more than likely who are going to be here for a long, long time. They don't have to be a top 3 pick to end up being one of the better players in this franchise's history. So, and I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future does hold moving forward.
I mean, there is no saying what we do with our picks, because again, we have 2 first-round picks. One's probably going to be in the one's probably going to be in the middle of the pack. One's probably going to be towards the top of the order. There's no saying whether or not, hey, we trade our first, our 2 firsts and a third for a higher, top 3 pick in the draft. I mean, there's no saying what happens because Monty is a fucking wizard. Trust the fucking process.
Trust the process. All right, you want to do pick'ems?
Let's do pick'ems.
I have no idea where the ones were from 2 weeks ago, so we're gonna call that
Let's
a
just say I
win.
won.
Huh?
Let's just say I won.
Moving on.
All right. So starting off your Sunday slate of games, you have the number 1 pick versus the number 2 pick. Texans, Panthers. Who do y'all got?
Texans.
Bryce Young versus CJ Stroud. Oof.
Actually, wait. No, I'm going to go Panthers.
Of course you are. You live there. I know you're a fucking homer, bro. Kidding. But
after that, we have our 2 favorite teams, Rams, Cowboys.
Ugh, gross.
I'm going to say the Rams.
I'm going to go Cowboys. They're coming off a bye week. So maybe they put something together. Yeah.
It's going to be the Cowboys.
Shut the fuck up. Read the comment. I'm still mad. I'm still pissed because I was undefeated.
Can I just say something to Colby? When Jackie told me that you guys were dating, and now here I am, I'm saying it's all lovey-dovey in the group chat. Now here I am talking about your relationship. But she's like, she's like, when Colby picked me up for that first date we had, I got in his car and said, I hope you lose in fantasy this week or something because he fucking beat your ass the week before or something like that. Isn't that what happened?
I was talking shit because last season he wanted me to give him Amon-Ra St. Brown, and I told him, fuck no. I was trying to make a playoff push. I didn't make the playoffs.
Well, here you're sleeping with the enemy to get good trades. I see you, Colby. Smart.
I'm 6-1 in fantasy right now.
Yeah, we'll eat my dick. Anyways.
All right. Cowboys. Next next game we got Vikings Packers. That's a real fucking shit show.
Minnesota was a shocker last week. I'm gonna pick them again.
I'm gonna go Packers.
Jackie, who'd you take? Do a little pinky out drink.
When in doubt, pinky out.
All right.
Why are you in doubt?
I'm just saying. I'm not in doubt.
All right. After that, we have Saints Colts. Who do you got?
They just played. Didn't they just fucking play? No?
Nope.
I'm going to say the Colts because Derek Carr sucks.
Garner Minshew fan, huh? Okay.
Minshew Mania, baby. Let's go.
I'm going to go Saints. Because I like when I beat Jackie and pick 'em, so I can cross her off and circle mine.
Why does everybody want the smoke with me?
Hey, I'm not the one who posted a meme of you. Okay, you have to look internally if you want answers.
We need a
Forward.
we need a Redbird Redzone HR department.
Yeah, we
Answering,
do.
hello, it's Mac. How can HR help you? Go fuck yourself. Bing.
No, we just need to fucking meet up in a Chili's parking lot and fist fight.
There we go.
Fisting.
I would
I'm
pick
in.
Jackie beating Will's ass. I really would. I really would.
Saints
didn't
Colts.
deny
I'm
it.
gonna say the Colts. I mean, if your wide receivers are getting DUIs, and
You know they're going to come out fast and hungry this weekend or what?
No, I mean it's just a checked out fucking organization. It's gonna be the Colts.
Oh, you
I'd
picked
get a
Colts.
DUI too if Derek Carr was my quarterback.
He didn't get a DUI, did he?
No, Chris Olave did.
Did he get a DUI?
Oh, was it a DUI or just he
I thought it was
drive
just
fast?
reckless speeding.
I don't know. I just know he
75
pulled
and a
the I
30.
play for. I just know he pulled the I play for the Saints card, and usually that's a drunk guy.
Yeah, Steve Kahn.
Michael Floyd.
After that, we got Dolphins Patriots. I think that's easy for us, right? Right.
Yeah, we're going Miami. I am.
But the Patriots
What
beat
is
the
wrong with you?
Bills.
So
You right?
Yeah, I'll go Miami. Fuck it.
yes, Dolphins across the board. After that, we have
Wait, you're gonna see my dog throw up. Jesus.
Uh-oh.
You all right? Oh, she fucking swallowed it. Didn't go on the Cardinals blanket. What a champ.
What a
Shamed her
champ.
right.
She's just like me for
Yeah.
real.
She's like, I'm just gonna sleep like Daddy does when he's fucking spinning.
after
Okay.
that we have the game of the week. We have Jets Giants. Who do y'all got?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Go
Somebody pull the
New
fire
York,
alarm so we don't have to
go.
hear Will chant.
It's gonna be the Jets, baby.
Gonna be the Giants, the New York Gridirons.
Gonna be the MILF Hunter himself.
Milk.
New York, go New York, go! It's gonna be the Giants, baby! Daniel Jones gonna get the touchdowns. Let's go!
No wonder why you get threesomes and I never do. It's just the chicks are probably just lining up behind the door right now, right?
He's balls
it's
deep with
just
them. You're
like,
like,
Ready
go.
to pull fire alarms to blow them fucking under the table so he doesn't have to deal with us getting a blowjob. But anyways, go on.
The line outside the door looks like the bathroom line at a Taylor Swift concert.
Oh my God.
I've never been to a Taylor Swift concert. How would you know, Will?
All right,
Moving on.
Jaguars Steelers. That's actually how the fuck are the Steelers forward? Okay, Jags Steelers. Who do you got?
Jags.
Yep, I'm going Jags.
Can I go on a
Jags.
bit of a tangent real quick?
Oh,
Got it.
I was just, I don't know what reminded me of this, but when I was pregnant, everything made me cry. And I remember watching like the Jaguars game, and like right before like kickoff, like their mascot Jackson DeVille, like the cheetah or jaguar. I'm a fucking idiot. He like bungee jumped into the stadium. Shut the fuck up.
sorry.
He reminds me of Chester Cheeto.
Well,
But-
you said Jackson DeVille, and I thought right away the 101 Dalmatians fucking.
No. The mascot for the
Who's the 101
Jaguars.
You
The
said your
Jaguar.
Disney chick. Who was the 101 Dalmatians villain? Mr.
Corella
DeVille.
DeVille.
Corella DeVille. There we go.
Anyways, the fucking
Moving
mascot
on.
like bungee jumps into the stadium, and he's hyped as shit. And there's nobody there because the fucking Jaguars suck. And I started bawling my fucking eyes out because I'm thinking he's doing his best, and there's nobody there to watch him. And I'm like, that's probably the stupidest fucking thing I've ever cried over. And I don't know why.
Bungee jumped in?
Huh?
What did he bungee jump from?
The roof
He
of the stadium. He
in
jumped off
Jacksonville?
the roof into the stadium.
So did he bungee jump where he like went bing, 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 or did he actually like parachute
On
in?
YouTube. No,
He
he didn't
parachuted?
parachute. He bungee jumped, like yeah. So he was like on a rope or some
Oh.
shit
Interesting. In Jacksonville?
in Jacksonville, and there's no one there to watch.
Except for
Anyway,
you.
Except for me, and I cried.
Was that you said that was a Cardinal game?
And it was just a fucking random game I was watching.
And you were pregnant?
And I was pregnant, so I
You're
was
like,
thinking
another
of
hot dog.
Yeah, he's doing his best.
Give me another glizzy.
Anyways.
He's doing his best out there.
Yep.
See, that could have been a meme. You could have made a meme with so many people, but you chose to be mean.
Sorry.
All right, Falcons, Titans. Who do we have?
Sorry, Will. Sorry for interrupting you. Did you pick Jacksonville, by the way?
Yeah, I picked Jacksonville. That Steelers offense is anemic. I can't see
Falcons, Titans. Titans are ready to trade everyone, and Atlanta blows, but somehow they're gonna win again. What are they gonna? What's their record, Will?
4-3.
Yeah, they're gonna somehow go 5-3. They'll probably end up losing some to fucking
me
Will
Hotlanta.
Levi's. Huh?
Give me Hot Atlanta.
It's got to be Atlanta. After that, we have Eagles, Commanders. Who do we have?
Eagles.
Mikey, will it be him who gets the win, or are they going to be running out homeboy too? Didn't they say they're running a 2-quarterback system? So who will get the win there?
Oh God, a 2-quarterback system. That's terrible.
I believe that's what
a
I
terrible
saw.
idea.
All my time on Twitter has been looking at Diamondbacks posts all week, so really having a lot of time to check out, throughout the NFL or whatnot. But I did see that they were planning on running a 2-quarterback fucking system.
Which D line do you guys want in free agency?
Shit, who's available? 2024 NFL free agents.
Everybody. Bring everybody in.
I mean, what you're going to look at is probably what Eagles guys are free agents. That those guys are familiar with Rallis. So whoever's going to be a free agent with the Philadelphia is someone who I think would be first priority. I mean, I have no idea.
Yep.
We're halfway through the season right now.
Yeah.
I'm not looking at 2024 free agency. No, not to be mean or anything like that, but I'm pretty much focused still on this year. Kyler.
The only Philly names I recognize are Derek Barnett, Brandon Graham, and Fletcher Cox.
Let's say Fletcher Cox, but don't they have his ass on lock?
He's a little bit older too, but there are a couple of those that Derek Barnett would be fucking any of those guys. But
there are for sure some solid names on here. Like I see Leonard Williams, I see Chris Jones, Marcus Davenport, Yannick Ngakoue.
All right, yeah,
it's not
so
inspiring class, but
if a huge move would have been, or just like a fucking space brain would be if Austin Fort read the 2023 free agent class, just wasn't very good in general. And it was like, fuck it, I'm just going to save all my money to 2024. Because I do expect us to spend a lot of money this free agency. You can't go 2 years in the NFL without spending in free agency.
Two names I have my eye on. Javon Kinlaw and Brian Burns. That's nice.
I mean, those... I don't know if we're going to be landing any of the fucking fancy big name people. I mean, that's going to be sexy or whatever, but it's really guys who fit in the system. So it doesn't really matter who we want. It matters who fucking these people who've been in the NFL, Gannon, Austin Fort, who they have had previous, experience with or just at least ties with. Because that looked like that was a big part of Austin Fort in his first offseason in the desert, was getting guys that he knew and relied on. And I still think that's going to be a big thing in the future. He's going to rely on the draft to build this foundation. And then he's going to bring in free agents who are going to fucking put the beams up and shit. They're the ones who are going to elevate this franchise. But it is these rookies that he's drafting who are going to be the most important, in my opinion, to lay this down. Because we haven't had this here in a long time. It was probably since Denny Green draft, that Dockett fucking Fitz draft, Dansby, where, that's the last time we could really hang our hats on a big draft like that. So I wouldn't expect the biggest names this offseason, but I do expect the right people to be brought in.
So I don't know about that Chase Young.
No, he doesn't. I don't think he would fit this culture. You look at all these guys that they bring in; they're tough-nosed dudes. They're dudes balls to the wall, and that's just not Chase Young in the NFL that we've seen so far.
Anyway, shit. So Eagles Commanders, I think it's just Eagles across the board, right?
Yep.
After that, we have I presume this is the Fox NFL game of the week. Well, it is actually. It's the only one. Browns Seahawks. This is actually in a bad game. Who do y'all have?
Browns.
Yeah, I'm going fucking Browns. That defense is fucking gnarly, and I got fucking Myles Garrett as my defensive player in my dynasty league, and he's a fucking monster. He put up like 30 points last week.
Love me some Myles Garrett.
Yeah, I cannot choose the the Seahawks for this one. If they can only put 20 points on us, they're gonna have a hard fucking time against the Browns. Cleveland's gonna demolish them.
We'll see. They don't really. I mean, is Watson playing? I mean, when he plays, I think it's still gonna be a close game, but I just think that I
think that defense is so good that it doesn't even matter.
And Watson's kind of been a non-factor.
Gino's been fucking kind of, he not that anyone thought he was going to kind of be like a franchise guy last year, more of a stopgap, but he proved, to be able to do a job well enough, get another year. And I feel like I've been a little bit more disappointed in him this year, but at the same time, DK missed last game. So we'll see that running game, Kenneth Walker's a fucking beast, man. I wish we had Kenneth That guy.
I have in fantasy though.
Me too. Let's go.
Let's go.
Yeah. I also got Browns D in a fucking couple leagues, so it's like they put up 15 almost every game. So whatever. What do we got, Will?
After that, we have Chiefs Broncos. How much screen time is Taylor Swift going to get? I don't think we need to pick
under 30 minutes.
How many posts are Dove Coleman gonna fucking post about her? Over under 10.
I'm gonna hammer the under on the post. I'm gonna hammer the over on 30 minutes for the screen time, and I'm gonna hammer the Chiefs with the win.
Hammer them like Kobe's penis. What did I say?
Hammer them like Kelsey and Swift.
Ew.
So KC across the board. That's a Sunday night game.
No, that's the 425. The Sunday night game's fucking abysmal. We're gonna get to that. Your 425 game. You got Bengals, Niners, and remember, Purdy might possibly be out. He is in concussion protocol.
I'm going Cincy. Niners losing. Niners losing what, 3 in a row?
Bengals.
Fucking go.
Give me Daddy Burr.
It's going to be
Burr.
the Bengals.
That's fucking Will when he walks out from the fucking blizzard into his college with his little fucking leather fucking jacket and little fuzzies everywhere on it. I see you. Daddy Burr is what they call Will coming into the college dorms.
I mean, they call me Daddy regardless, but anyway. No, I don't trust Sam. I don't trust Sam Darnold to lead any team to victory, much less the Niners.
Shut up.
So I've got the Bengals, no question.
All right.
And your Sunday night game, whoever keeps scheduling the Chicago Bears for prime time should be shot. We got Bears Chargers. Who do you have?
Give me the Chargers. Love me some Jay Herbo.
Yeah, I got him and Keenan Allen. I gotta go. LAC Chargers.
It's Tyson Bagent season, baby. I got the Bears.
The hell?
You want the Bears to win so the Panthers don't look like idiots. I see you, Will. Everything you do is for Carolina.
Will's got an agenda.
Agenda. Over here with the bag on his fucking face, Cardinal fucking Abbey. Like, I see you, Will. We see you. You've infiltrated us, even though you were here before us for this podcast. But no.
See, my infiltration was so sneaky that I came in before you guys.
That's the way you got to do it, man. Right, we're grateful you infiltrated us to be on here. So.
Yeah, I make you guys look better. It's a win-win.
Yep.
After that, your
Bro.
Monday night game is Raiders-Lions. Who do you have?
I go Detroit bounce back. I don't have to say much other than that. Raiders aren't very great.
Yeah, it's definitely the Lions.
Lions. All of that leads us to your Arizona Cardinals versus the Old Bay seasoning, something or another.
Maryland Blue Crab.
Jackie, can you help me out with this? You're fucking
Maryland Blue Crabs, Merlin, and we need Corey because Corey actually lives in Baltimore. But yes, the whole state of Maryland smells like Old Bay.
Your Arizona Cardinals versus the Baltimore Ravens. Who do we have?
Don't say anything too bad. We got Corey listening, and his dad is a huge Ravens fan, so we don't want to get upset Corey. So Old Bay, fucking.
I love Old Bay seasoning.
I have no idea about
Blue Crab.
Baltimore. What would you say? What is? I mean, it would be corrupt cop killing. I don't know. Fucking know. We're not getting political in here, but I really don't know shit about Baltimore. How big is Baltimore compared to like Phoenix? How
It's
big?
bigger than Phoenix.
Is it?
It's a little scary.
Oh, yeah, see, corrupt.
A little scary, a little rough.
Yeah,
But you know,
Doug life.
I enjoyed Baltimore. My kid will be in Baltimore this weekend, so
Shout out Jackie's kid, Miss Jackie.
that's Jackie Jr. I hope not. Please be smarter than me. Don't be a drunk bitch with a podcast.
What's wrong with the podcast and being a drunk bitch?
Nothing at all.
Good.
So who do we have?
I'm gonna say because I can never bet against my Cardinals. It'll be the Cardinals. What the fuck?
What?
I
What'd
saw
do?
that.
What'd you do? What'd you do, Will?
What?
No,
What?
I saw that the little hand motion.
She did it. What did I do, Jackie? Do that again.
Hey, no. Your wedding's this weekend. You want to learn some dance moves? I'll teach you the two dicks at the same time dance move.
Oh my God, Colby.
Anyways,
Colby and Will. What are you? Will? Jackie and did you say her name was Colbs?
What?
what?
Your threesome is Jackie and Will?
No. I said Jackie and Jessica. Or was
Is that
it
what we
Jennifer?
call
One of those.
What we call Colby with a wig on now? Jessica Christ.
Anyways, it's gonna be the Cardinals. It'll be 21-24.
I'm sorry, you're mean to me this week. I am going until this podcast ends. It's a roasted Jackie. It's a roasted Jackie.
Everybody roast me in the comments.
Let's
I'll roast
go.
you back.
Roaster. Yeah. Or you can Venmo us.
Or you can Venmo me.
Yeah.
It's Colby's birthday week and I need money for a plan B. I'm kidding.
Just get hookers. It'd be the same thing, you know. You're
Yeah.
good. Oh, whoa. I am going Baltimore 2 times in a row on here because I like to win, beat these guys. Ma'am. I am going Baltimore.
I'm getting in trouble.
I feel like the Cardinals defense doesn't get shredded as much as people fucking say it does, but
Yeah.
I'm going Baltimore 26. Cardinals, if it's Dobbs, they're not getting more than 10 or 13. If it's Kyler, I expect another touchdown and maybe another field goal. So I'm going to be optimistic and say 26-20. Because I do think Kyler, if it comes down to it, man, I do think if this really is Kyler's, we will find out this week if it's Kyler's decision or not. You know, the coaching staff said all along it's Kyler's choice. If it's Kyler's choice, he will be back this week. I truly believe that. You know, he's a competitor. He wants to be out there. He wants to be, you know, giving his team a fucking chance to win. He hears the noise. So I truly believe that if Kyler is out there, it's because it's his decision. Because I don't think they would have, you know, brought him off the pup or whatever without him wanting to come off the pup. Like all these people that said that he wouldn't be playing this year, you don't know how the fuck he's wired. Like these people just think that he's in here for a fucking paycheck. No, man, this dude's a fucking competitor at heart. You're a dual sport athlete fucking in college. You're not just going to lay down and be a fucking pussy. I'm sorry. No, he wants to be out there, and I expect him to be out there. Even with him out there, I do not expect us to win because I just think Baltimore is that much better. But for us to only lose 26-20, what I'm predicting, if Kyler's out there, against that defense, that's something we could definitely hang our hats on a little bit heading into next week and beyond. Once the schedule with these defenses get a little eased up over this next fucking few weeks, it's rough either way. There is no soft landing, so fucking why not get them out there, and let's see what we fucking got. I'm not gonna pick us to win, but I do get married Sunday, so I don't want to jinx too much. Everything, but I don't walk out till 4:30, and we're supposed to arrive at the venue at 2:45. So I'm having all my guys come over. Got a spot about half a mile from the venue, and we're just gonna watch football all morning. I just gotta make sure I don't fucking get drunk. So that's the only thing I gotta make sure I do. But we're gonna be at the venue by 2:45, which is gonna be about halftime. So I'm planning on leaving at halftime of the Cards game. And it's 5 minutes away. Get there before the fucking second half. Literally, hopefully watching the whole second half. Other than, if not, I'm going to be walking down that aisle late. I ain't give a fuck. I told her, I said, that Cardinal game ain't over by 4:30, babe. Don't be waiting. Don't be thinking, I left anywhere. It's just, you can hear me in the other room screaming. It might be 4:45. It might be 5. Who knows? People can wait. It don't matter. But I won't go down until the fucking Cardinals game ends. So that's that. I'm watching that bitch.
Christ. I'm feeling optimistic about this one, guys.
No, it's a wrap.
I feel like we're going to put on a better performance than we have the last few weeks. That being said, Baltimore 56, Cardinals 10.
Jesus.
Okay.
This is why you don't ever win, Will. Jackie, what did you predict score-wise?
24-21 Cardinals.
Thank you, Mikey.
Yes, thank you, Mikey, for being nice to me. Everybody's being mean.
Who, to you?
Yeah.
He wasn't being nice to you. Was he being nice to you? He congratulated me, not you. This is my weekend, Jackie. Stop trying to fuck. Look at you coming in here Jackie. That you not so clean with that DBacks hat and that Cardinals jersey. That's fine. Is that the new jersey? No,
it's the old color rush, but I thought.
Oh, it's a color rush. I was gonna say it looks a little, the red looks pop, but that looks fly. Honestly, I wish I could hate on that, but that looks clean as shit right there.
Yeah, I thought it matched well with my DBacks hat. I have 2 DBacks hat, but this one's my favorite. So
yeah, it looks good on your big ass head.
My hair's too long.
I'm kidding. I love you. I'm joking. And I'm telling you, I'm roasting you until we stop. And when we're done tonight, I'm done. I said, you know what? I'm going to make Jackie sweat. I'm not going to like her comment. I'm not going to comment on it. I'm going to wait till the podcast. And I'm going to try to get back at her a little bit.
Dude, I thought you were mad because I'm like, he didn't like my comment.
No, I wasn't mad. I was playing.
I'm just fucking with you.
I was like, how am I? No, honestly, my whole thing was, how am I going to get fucking revenge on this bitch? Sorry. How am I going to? But, I mean, you swagged up right now. How can I fucking... Yeah, that's clean. No, the color rush and the fucking Cardinals with the teal, or the DBacks with the teal. Where'd you get that hat? You got that?
I get all my hats from Hat Club.
Nice. Did you go to a Diamondback game last week?
I didn't get to go last week, so I bought tickets for Game 4 when we played the Dodgers, but we didn't go to a Game 4 because fuck the Dodgers.
Yeah.
So I thought I'm just going to keep this credit in my SeatGeek account, and I will get tickets for the next series. Couldn't get tickets to the series against the Phillies because I was at a wedding when the home games were here. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm getting World Series tickets. Nice. And I said that sarcastically, and then I'm like, you know what? I really am going to get World Series tickets.
You going with your pops?
Taking Colby.
Okay. Well, who's Pops going with?
I don't give a shit who Pops goes with.
Wow. Give me Pops' number, man. I like Pops more than you this week. So
okay.
We're going.
Okay.
Nice. Well, hell yeah. Will, when are you coming back out to AZ?
When I get some money, I'm a broke bitch right now.
We'll start selling ass, Will. Let's go.
Come on, man. You doing threesomes? You need to start on OnlyFans. Come on, let's go.
I will say that the only inopportune thing about the Diamondbacks being in the series right now is my hair is long as shit right now, and I can't wear the hat that I have, and it makes me very sad because it just
Your
looks
hair
kind
is super fucking curly. If no one's ever seen him, your hair is like fucking Screech, right?
Yeah, and I haven't gotten the top cut in a very long time.
You should only get the top cut next time you go. I think that'll look good.
Yeah, so I just look like
Get a little hat right on top of it. That'd be perfect. Look like a little circus bear.
Sorry, I've been too busy getting top to cut the top, you feel?
Yeah! Look at this motherfucker. College Kings.
College
Hey,
Kings.
what are we missing out on, Jackie? We were dumb. We should have went to a fucking
I
university.
should have went to college.
Yeah. The fuck are you missing out on?
I know.
Will. Jeez. Some fool over here just getting fanned by women on the other side. Just, Master Will, are you okay? Do you need another water with the fresh squeeze of lime in it?
See, every time I watch a Cardinals game, it's my room looks like a 1970s
Where are you going with this?
green room.
And if you guys are new here, we like to kind of towards the end of our show, the pick'ems and we kind of wrap it up. But we like to bullshit, man. What we like about this show is that we feel like we can just be buddies at a bar.
We're also drunk right now.
I did not mean to call you bitch, Jackie, but you laughed, so I was like, yes, thank God. I'm done roasting you. I got that out. But no, Jackie is a fucking amazing. I just want to say again, we would not be here without Jackie still. We really, really wouldn't. She sets all this up. She sends us the links. She sends us all the notes whenever, she's, not
I come home, I put fucking makeup on because I look like shit half the time.
Oh, stop. If that was the case, you'd be with Will over here at the fucking little Abby on this shit. Yeah, stop. No, but honestly, without Jackie, I don't know if I would still be doing this right now. So, shout out to you. I don't know how much longer we have doing this, but it's fun. As someone who, life is stressful.
You're telling me
don't get old, Will. I feel like Will, like I'm Adam Sandler and fucking Happy Gilmore or in Billy Madison. I'm grabbing like your chubby cheeks and I'm just saying, don't ever say that. Stay young forever. Because once you hit your 30s, Will, it's a bitch.
It sucks.
It sucks. You wake up sore. You sit on your left nut sometimes. You just never know. Like you really never know.
So you're telling me after all these years of making other people sore, I'm gonna feel sore too?
Yes.
Oh, Will's on one.
Instead of getting your left nut sucked, you're gonna sit on it on accident, and it's gonna hurt. And you have to make conscious decisions about what you're gonna eat and how it's gonna affect the rest of your day.
You really have to
think if I have ice cream right now, am I okay with the rest of my day being fucking ruined?
There you go. Like literally,
if I'm gonna have another beer, will I be able to function at work tomorrow? It's only 6 it's only 6 in the evening.
I used to not care about, you wake up, throw on whatever. Now it's like, okay, I need my brand of chonies. Like without my brand of chonies, it's gonna be a long day. Like shit like that, you just never think about like growing up, So, be happy where you're at. Stay young forever, crunk. So no, but shout out to Will too. He's the one who invited, me on, and from there, somehow we got Jackie and I love our vibe between the three of us, and we apologize for missing last week, but thank you guys for all being here.
Hearts for all of you. Everybody listening, my two co-hosts.
Everyone fart at the same time.
1, 2, 3.
That was a queef, Will. Who you got over there?
All right, we need to go. I
need to eat. I literally fucking.
That's why I'm buzzing right now because I'm starving.
Colby,
right.
Does Colby have dinner ready?
I wish.
Oh, you're right. He's sucking toes during the. That's right. No, we're good. No, let's go.
That's why it's only the profile because he's sucking the toes.
Yep.
This has been another spectacular episode of the Redbird Red Zone podcast. My name is Will. You can find me on Twitter at Live on That Swing.
And I'm Matt. Thank you guys for joining us. You can find me on Twitter right there, wherever. AZ Sports Theme, FIEM.
And I'm Jackie. You can find me on Twitter at JSanDiego. That is with 2 O's. I will be fighting Rangers fans in my Twitter comments. Come back me up. Cheers.
All
Bang.
right, time to go do college things. We are out.
Later.
And